Yo, so today I'm going to be showing you how to level up really fast inside of the Lucky Raid event. I have a lot of information to share with you. If this does help you out, make sure you leave a like and you subscribe. And also, I'm thinking about doing giveaways. So if you're interested in that, definitely make sure you subscribe. I might give away like a huge pet every video or something. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Let me know if that is something that you would like. But right, into the tutorial. So obviously head into the event. Okay, so this video is primarily just based on getting XP. So I'm not focusing on getting coins. That'll be a separate video. This is literally just about getting as much XP as humanly possible. So first of all, obviously this area, I've said this many times in different videos now, but basically this area is really good if you want to go AFK for a long time. The rewards though aren't as good as obviously the raid portals, but this area is still decent because obviously, you know, you can AFK here, but the raid portals you actually have to play and do it like manually. So if you're going to go AFK overnight, just sit here and you'll farm a decent amount of stuff. Now I actually have different loadouts depending on what I'm doing. So if I'm going to go AFK, I actually have this enchantment loadout. Now, I don't know if this is the best loadout in the world. This is just what I'm rocking with. It seems to work pretty well. So basically, the like criticals and strength books don't actually work in this room or this like event area, but they do actually work in the raid, which I'll get to later on. But in this specific area, by the way, the way you can usually tell is if your boosts are working, because usually if the boosts are working, that also means your enchantments are working. And as you can see, nothing is working, like literally nothing at all, apart from my 2 Robux game passes. So what I'm rocking with, I have a super magnet on. If you don't have super magnet, just use magnet level 3, which I don't think they're not too difficult to get, so shove that on. And also I just have 3 speed V books. These just increase your pet speed, which obviously makes them break stuff faster. Magic orbs, which spawns an orb companion that fires at nearby breakables, pretty good. And also happy pet books, which basically just give them a moving speed and attack speed. Now the reason I have these on specifically instead of obviously strong pets or anything like that is because I believe these books actually work in this event for whatever reason. I don't know, but those enchantments actually work, so that's why I have them on. Obviously there's no point having enchantments on that don't even do anything. So if you're going to go AFK, have a loadout similar to this. You know, it doesn't need to be identical, but just have something similar. And another thing, obviously, if you're going to go AFK, there's no point putting boosts or anything on because it won't work in this event room. Now, obviously, that's kind of for the AFKing. You will earn a decent, well, you'll earn a bit of XP by doing that. Obviously, it depends on how many hours you AFK. But you won't get anywhere near as much XP if you're going to do the raid portals. The raid portals give way more XP. Like, I'm not joking. It must be like 100x or something like that. Every time I do a raid, I'm like leveling up multiple times. But if you're AFK here, it may take like an hour or 2 to like literally level up once. It's kind of mad. Now, one thing about the upgrades is you can actually... There's actually a reset button. So if you've got upgrades in random spots or whatever, you can just literally reset it. Don't worry, you will get your orbs back. As you can see, I've got 155 at the top now and everything's been reset. Really cool feature that they've done. Now, what I do is... Obviously, this video is for XP, so I don't even bother with the better Titanic chest look or the better huge chest look or even better loot, to be honest with you. I mainly just focus on more XP because obviously I'm trying to get to the highest level. So I'm going to upgrade that a few times. So more XP. Obviously, this is for lucky coins. I'm not going to bother. Cheaper eggs. I'm not going to bother. Speedy pets, which does actually help out. Speedy pets and raid attack speed helps out. Damage also helps out. And obviously having more pets also helps out. So I'm going to upgrade all 4 at the top. And then this XP one. And to be honest, you might as well just do the better loot and the more raid coins anyway, just because, I mean, it's only 1 point. Definitely focus on upgrading the more XP, but then also you might as well upgrade your raid damage, your raid attack speed, and your speedy pets as well. So I'm just going to upgrade all of these basically, kind of evenly. Let's upgrade the more XP one. So I have it up to here on the more XP, which is now 36. Obviously, I can't afford that anymore. So I'm just going to upgrade I'll upgrade the raid pets. That's just the upgrades I'm doing. But yeah, one really good thing about the reset feature is obviously you can just reset whenever you want. And you can actually adjust this to whatever you're doing. So for example, if I'm going to go and try and get a huge pet, obviously I can reset it. And then I can just literally put all my tokens into better huge chest look or You know, I don't know if there's another one. Actually, I think that might be the only one. But yeah, pretty much that will increase your chances of getting a huge pet. So that's pretty cool. Now, before you start the raid, obviously, I would recommend that you try and get the best, you know, like a really good pet. You can even turn on charged eggs and golden eggs if you want and just like open like 100 or whatever. Try and get the best pet as possible that you can possibly get. So you can also buy one in the trading plaza if you want, just because that will help out with trying to obviously break stuff. Obviously, the faster you break stuff, the more XP you can get and all that. Now, before you go into the raid, obviously, I've already shown you enchantment loadout, but this is mainly for AFKing in this area specifically. What I actually do is I change my loadout. I go to my loadout 2 here. Now, the books actually do work inside of the raid portal. Now, this is what I've got on currently. Like I said, I don't know if this is the best or not, but this is just what I rock with. I have 2 critical books on, 2 strong pet books on, speed V, and I've also got treasure hunter on. And I'm not 100% sure if this even works, but obviously, you do get tons of rewards from the raid event, so I thought I'd just shove them on just in case it does actually work. And I've also got a super magnet book on. Like I said, you can adjust this however you like. This is just what I've got on. Now, inside the raid, the potions do actually work. So I recommend putting on just loads of potions. Basically, I'm just going to shove loads of different ones on. I'm just going to shove absolutely everything on. Why not? Obviously, try and get the highest level potions that you possibly can get, because that'll increase your chances a lot of getting, you know, good stuff and a lot of damage. And also, I believe fruits even work in there as well. So make sure you put on loads of fruits and all these buffs, all these dog toys, all the different fruits. And yes, shove as much on as possible, because obviously this will help out. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention actually, with the clovers that you can get from this area, I think you can get them from the raid too, but you do get a lot from AFKing here. You can make your clovers into these gifts, which I'm just going to do a few. Here we go. And in these gifts, you can actually, if I lucky gift, let's get one up. Lucky gift. Oh, no, I can't spell. Here we go. Lucky gift. So I'm going to open, let's just open 8 of these. And you can actually get boosts from these. So let's try and get a boost. I don't know if it will actually give me one. Obviously, you don't guarantee one. Okay, I'm getting a few keys. Well, I actually got loads of keys. Nice. I got like 4 keys. But also, I don't know if you saw that, I got a raid boost. So if I scroll down to the event, here we go. So, lucky raid damage boost. Make sure you shove that on. I think there are also 2 other boosts. I think you can actually get a lucky raid XP boost as well. Obviously, for this video in particular, that is kind of what you want to do. You want to get those raid lucky boosts. Sadly, I don't have one. But if you do have one, definitely make sure you put it on. And there's also another boost, but I don't remember what it is. Maybe I can see in the shop. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. But yeah, there's a damage boost, there's an XP boost, and there's something else, but I can't think of it right now. Anyway, so when you start the raid, make sure that you set your difficulty to the max difficulty, because obviously, I mean, this depends on your level, by the way. So 156 difficulty, and obviously I'm level 156, because obviously the higher the difficulty, the more multiplier you will get for XP. So I actually get a 12.49 times XP multiplier and also a coins multiplier, which is pretty nice. Now, this will actually be easier if you team up with other players. So if you want to go in a public server and team up with some, you know, random people, or if you've got some friends that can join you, it will make it easier for you, because obviously you'll be able to break the stuff way quicker. But yeah, I'm going to go max difficulty, boom, start raid. Let's jump on in. As you can see, all my boosts and stuff are working. I've got tons of random ones on at the minute. Now, what I like to do is I just zoom out like this when I'm in the raid, and I literally just look down like this. And also I use my hoverboard. The hoverboard is pretty important because, yeah, you'll be able to move way quicker. Now, essentially, what you want to do is you want to try and complete this as fast as possible, because obviously the faster you do it, the quicker you can get into another raid, and the more XP you'll be able to get, like, over time. So I kind of do the same thing every time, to be honest. Like, even in this, I just kind of go to each box like that. I just try and be as efficient as possible. So yeah, having like the camera angle like over the top like this is really useful, because you can see each individual breakable that you need to get. And yeah, it's the best way. As you can see, I'm making some pretty good progress. And pretty much, you've just got to repeat this over and over and over, and you'll get tons of XP. I recommend like putting on a film or watching YouTube while doing this. Obviously, you don't just want to be doing this without anything on. That would be kind of boring. Listen to some music or something, you know? Anyway, yeah, I've completed it. Now, one other thing I want to quickly mention, in this final area, sometimes, which by the way, you'll know it's the final area because they have a massive clover in the middle and then these like stone walls. Sometimes you can get safes here, which are really annoying, actually. I might have a screenshot. Okay, so as you can see in this scenario, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 safes. Actually, I think there's 6 safes. Or that gold one in the back. But yeah, these things can be really difficult to break at times. And honestly, if you get that many in particular, you might just want to restart rather than trying to break them, because I do know they take an absolute ton of time to break them, and they can be very annoying. So you might just want to restart if you want, or you can just battle it out and break them, but they do take a while to break. And obviously, once you get to this room, make sure you claim your Titanic chest, your huge chest, and your loot chest. And you know what? Because I got some keys earlier, I'm actually going to open one. This is the first time I've ever done this. So let's do this. Use the key. And I don't think I got anything good. That kind of sucks. And then what I do is I go through this. Now, I do this every time. I don't know why. I mean, this is a 32 times chance, but I always just quickly hit it by 100 because you never know. And then I leave. And then pretty much I just repeat that cycle. And you just go round and round and round. As you can see, I leveled up a few times. Do keep in mind, though, as you're leveling up, you know, make sure that you are continuing your upgrades every now and then. Try and keep that up. And also, every 50 levels, you'll get a new egg. So make sure you keep hitting this, because obviously you'll be able to get better pets every 50 levels. So definitely remember to do that. But yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed. I think I've mentioned everything. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I've missed. If I have missed anything, then I do apologize, but I believe I have covered everything. I mean, if I have missed anything, just look in the comments. I'm sure someone will comment something I've missed or something like that. But yeah, appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.